We're going to John in Lewiston. John, you're on Heart of the Matter.
Yes.
John.
Yeah.
You're on the air. You got to turn your TV down, buddy.
Okay, turn it down, Karen. Is this Shawn?
This is.
All right, Shawn. I do have a question for you, but before I get to that, I want to tell you that my wife and I attended your baptism service in Logan last Saturday. We met you and shook hands with you on the railroad tracks there, and we enjoyed that very much.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it too, John.
You bet. My question is, Joseph Smith was tarred and feathered, and the Mormons proclaim that to be, as I understand it, due to his doctrinal stands, and as I've read about Joseph, I think from what I understand, it was because of sexual relations with women, and their families of the women actually are the ones that tarred and feathered him. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah. He was staying with, I think it was the Johnson family. I could be wrong on the last name at the time. He and his wife were living with them, and he was having a dalliance with the Johnson daughter, who was 17 years old. It was from the Johnson home that he was dragged out, and the Johnson girl's brother was one of the people involved in that tar and feathering. And they also chipped his tooth trying to make him drink some poison, and at that point they were going to castrate him. And there was a doctor there to do it. And so you have to say, why would they want to castrate the guy if he was, it was just because he came up with a Book of Mormon, you know? But the LDS don't tell you that stuff about the castration. They don't tell you that. They just say that poor Joseph, he was dragged from his home because he was the prophet of God, and he was beaten. And the next morning, after all night long, they scraped that tar and stuff off. He showed up at church, and he looked at some of the very men in the audience of the congregation who helped tar and feather him with love. But, you know, bottom line, history, I think, shows that Joseph got himself in trouble, and he snuck out of that one, and it had nothing to do with him being a religious whatever.
Yeah.
All right?
All right. Hey, Shawn, we watch your show every week, and we enjoy it very much.
Thanks so much, John. God bless you, man.
Thank you. God bless you.
Take care. Bye-bye.